What's up, everyone? It is Mitchell, aka the Walker Orlando, and welcome back to Universal Studios. It's Halloween Horror Nights time once again. Tonight we are back for only our third trip to Halloween Horror Nights. However, we are going to start hitting this hard now finally. First we had kind of September was kind of a broken up month, but we are back. Hopefully going to be doing our first couple of houses tonight, everything else, and see how much can you do, plus how much can you do beginning part of the day. So they didn't say it open until 6:30. Park's already open though, so let's do this. So yeah, they already opened the park for Halloween Horror Nights. They didn't say they'd open until 6:30, but I do know that they have been slowly bringing the time back little by little because of it getting darker earlier in the season now. So but we are gonna head on in. Kayla's already heading on inside. I don't know where she ran off to. I'm gonna go to the left, try out some of these touch points over here. Extremely impressed with how quickly they were able to get through that line. Extra entry points has definitely benefited. I kind of said that would be the difference for this year, depending on how fast you get people through, especially waiting for Horror Nights. We're gonna try to head over to Dr. Oddfellows. It's only posted a 20-minute wait. First, we gotta head to the Dark Zodiac. It's kind of cool to see it with the lights. Yeah, I was about to say I like it with the light on a little bit. Try not to be in their way. I try really hard not to be in their way. Yeah, they usually get up on it. It's a little, you can kind of tell. I will say this is probably the best time to come because you can still see everything just enough, but it's not too dark. It's also not super busy yet, so it kind of works out. Now you gotta go through the Jungle of Doom, and Dr. Oddfellow is right here out front. One thing that I still really want to see is the Megan Horde, like Megan Dan's Horde show they've got, but there's no posted times when they do that. I was talking to a couple people who've been here like a lot already. They said that it either happens in front of where the Chucky house is over by Fast and Furious, or it happens in front of Mel's Die-In. But it's like either on the hour or 30 minutes after the hour, so you have to be in the right place, and if you don't get it, well, you usually can tell because they'll start walking out, but it's still, they don't post anything because it would create too big of a crowd, and that's what they're trying to avoid. So we're trying to get over to Dr. Oddfellows because it's only posting a 25-minute wait, so we want to go do that because that's the house that everyone says you learn a lot about the icon for this year. Right, first house of the season, and yet we've been coming for a couple times already. Like I said, we're going to be heading into Dr. Oddfellow's Twisted Origins. Apparently this is the line that everyone warns you about because it goes up and around and wraps you all the way to the other side of Men in Black, because this is Men in Black right here. So it goes up, wraps you around. So it says 25 minutes, but I bet you most times when it says 20 minutes, it's a 20-minute walk to get there.
Oddities of our time. Now, I'd like you to step behind.
That's one you got to go through a couple times because I don't think I got anything outside of a couple really good scares. It looked great. And the scares they had were very, very good. But the problem we ran into, I couldn't look at anything. They talk about there's all these like hidden things for Jack, you know, and everything. I didn't see a single thing, so I feel like I'm gonna have to go through it now. Now I've seen the house
for Jack?
At the very beginning, right? Yeah. Where it said Jack Schmidt, wanted.
Well, I couldn't tell what Jack stuff was and what wasn't.
Right, so definitely a house we're gonna have to go through a couple times to really see it all. One of the things that we're noticing is that, so when the park first opened, or like when Horror Nights first opened for the evening, wait times were super low, except Stranger Things, but that's because that is the house this year. That's one we definitely need to do, but we don't know how many times we're gonna do it because it's a very long wait. But like when we first got here, like we had to go to guest services, and that took 30 minutes. In that 30-minute time frame, wait times went from like Darkest Deals and Dr. Oddfellow went from like 5-10 minutes to now Dr. Oddfellow's jumped to 70. Darkest Deals was 35, and The Last of Us is, I think, supposed to be still 75. So that's why I still say the stay and scream is a huge benefit to have, because you're already in the park. And most people don't have a separate another ticket to get in.
3 things done in the
first like hour we were. Yeah, like.
And 2 very popular houses.
Because last year we did like, I don't know. Last year we did a lot when we did Stay and Scream. So we're definitely gonna have to do Stay and Scream. Try to do Stay and Scream at some point. Don't know when because our schedules don't work that way for it. But I might come on my own for Stay and Scream, even though I don't like to come on my own for things like that. So. I don't know, we'll figure it out. I feel like everything gets into the spirit of Halloween. This is in the Men in Black gift shop. It's a little alien pumpkin, but he's also in a suit, so is he a good guy? Is he pretending to be a good guy? What's the deal? If you come on a more humid night or a very warm night, the Men in Black gift shop is, the AC is wonderful. So, huge tip if you want that. I do love when it gets darker though, they project the tent right there, so that's actually pretty cool. I didn't even realize they did that. Oh, right now, so we're gonna be doing the Darkest Deal, which is like the jazz one. So I'm really excited about this one because I like jazz. Also, I like it because it's scary. Stuff like this fun and scary. Okay, that was a very good one. I like that one a lot too. So far, Dr. Oddfellows and Darkest Deals are the ones we've done. I still like I like Dr. Oddfellows, but this was very, very good. I love the smells they had. Was honestly the best thing about it was you kind of started, but then at the very beginning there's like a scroll and it has the signature and it says signed Darkest Deals. So that's pretty cool to see that. But then I got almost triple scared. So one popped out on my left, then popped out on my right, and then popped out again on the right. So I got tripled up on a scare. That was so one funny thing is when you get scared, they like to go after you. You become like a target. So very funny. So of course the number one thing, one of the big food items, is pizza fries. And it's right there, which actually not too long of a line right now. I do know that coming during the week is a lot better. So we usually come on Sundays, and then for an hour or two on Wednesdays or Thursdays. We just want to try to get as much done as we possibly can. So we're gonna go here and get a return time for Monsters Unmasked. It's only 35 minutes. So here's the menu for, so they have vegan pizza fries, sweet potato s'more fries, and the classic pizza fries. And also the fact that like there is no line over here, like oh my gosh. So best time to get pizza fries early into the night. So, oh, that's a good street. Oh, this is always a staple every year. But they, like I said, they have the s'more ones as well. So, also, another place you can fill up your freestyle machine or your freestyle cups or water.
I'll get the style again.
All right, so that definitely is the spot. Plus, I've wasted enough time to go do Unmasked, which is surprised. We were only thinking we were gonna get 2 houses done, but we actually get 3.
Good playing.
Which still means we still got to get 7 done at some point. So the biggest one's gonna be hard. It's gonna be Stranger Things. I don't think Kayla will do The Exorcist. I may do The Exorcist just to say I've done it, but she will not do The Exorcist. I'm really actually kind of mostly excited about Dueling Dragons because, in spoiler alert, apparently there's two different endings. So that really, to me, is kind of cool. So, but yeah, we're gonna go over, do Unmasked, and then we're gonna probably head out from there. So just kind of a short trip, unfortunately. So here's the kind of idea of wait times: an hour in the 2 hours in the park open, or Halloween Horror Nights open.
Frankie gave them a chance.
Kayla, you gotta stop here. All right, time to do Universal Monsters Unmasked. This is actually like this has been the last place for the last 2 years. And then off to the right, there's The Last of Us based on the PlayStation series. So pretty cool. I do need to see that. I do need to watch some playthroughs to see, but I'm excited about this because it's always a top 3 house for me every year. Okay, that was probably the best visually looking house that we've seen. It worked really well. It looked great. Like, and it has some good scares. The first half I felt was a little slow on the scares, but then it jumped like, oh my god. Though we did miss one section, I think at the very end, was when they probably have someone who looks like they fly around a little bit, or they swing. They were changing out the person as we were leaving, so but the transitions were very, very good. Like between the very beginning, but the very front walking into that was so cool. Plus they made it rain. Though that's why I love the houses, because the AC is glorious. So rankings now, that moves to the top of my list. Dr. Oddfellow is definitely number 2 for me, and Darkest Deals is number 3. So right now those are our 3. Because unfortunately maybe the only 3 we do tonight. We will be coming back more frequently, and I mean they won't be very long videos. I do apologize if you guys like longer videos. They'll be short, quick trips out to Halloween Horror Nights since we have our frequent fear pass. So if you want a tip, if you like doing Horror Nights, but you're like Kayla who doesn't like the loud noises, because like they do a lot to get scares. They like bang on things, hit things, or the noise, or the music, the sounds get very loud. Wear earplugs. I think the next time we come, if we do houses we've done before, I think I'll wear earplugs so I can try to see more of the house. But I love like going through a house with that earplugs in the first time, but is definitely a tip if you aren't good with like very loud sounds. I see a lot of people wearing like the big earbuds or the headphones for noise canceling. Oh, I love the scare zone at night when it gets dark out. Oh my gosh! I wasn't expecting that. I kind of hated that, but I also loved it. I'll just squeeze my hand so hard. Oh, I didn't realize there was a bat. You said something about it when we walked through, but I didn't realize the bat eyes until just now.
The one time I will move out of the way for someone.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Here is where my search for power and immortality begins. The twisting of nature is what a first step toward becoming the most powerful being in this universe and beyond.
Oh, there he is right there. Okay, I didn't realize, but the Dark Zodiac signs are back. They originally took them down for the potential hurricane, and they're finally back. Thank gosh. Woo! Alright, so we are going to go ahead and call it a trip from this trip to Halloween Horror Night. Like I said, I've been able to get 3 houses done in the span of about 2 hours, which are here a little longer than we wanted to be. And I'm going to feel it tomorrow morning, but it is what it is. Like I said, we got to do the Unmasked Monsters, got to do Dr. Oddfellow Twisted Origins, and got to do Darkest Deals. So definitely good houses. But like I said, we'll keep a running tally of what our favorite houses is. So, but it is, you know, we still got more Halloween Horror Nights to go. It's only the 5th, and it runs through the 4th, so we still got about 30 days of Halloween Horror Nights. Possibly another probably 10 trips left for us for sure. So, but if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you do subscribe to the channel. If you want to see our complete guide to Halloween Horror Nights, make sure you do check it out right here and all that. And if you also want to, there is a playlist for all of our Halloween Horror Nights, so make sure you guys check that out. So with all that being said, So do head on out for Halloween Horror Nights. We will see y'all next time.